See, Panther fans, there was nothing to worry about. The Panthers won! Big win for the Cats as they went 4-1 over the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal after losing against the New York Islanders by a score of 3-2 last night. So, again, a full 60-minute game for the Florida Panthers. Big win. I knew they were going to come out with a fire on their ass, and they surely did. As we got goals tonight by Trocheck, a huge goal, and then he actually ended up getting a injury. Luckily, he's okay, as he got the stick high in the teeth, lost a few teeth, still came back, still played a great game. We ended up getting a 4-minute power play on that. Unfortunately, though, a little bit into that power play, Smith took an offensive penalty, dumb penalty, but luckily we were able to get back on the power play and get a huge, huge goal by Nick Bukestad, who's finally coming around and scoring 2 straight goals that he scored, both on the power play. So, huge. We needed Bukestad to step it up, especially with all these injuries that we have accumulated. And these are the guys that are out today, besides the ones that have already been out. Jokinen was out. McKenzie was out. And Gabranson, all out tonight. Purcell came back, thankfully. But again, we're struggling with these injuries, and it's just it's going to be great. Hopefully, we are fully injury-free come the playoffs, which would be great to have a full lineup in the team. But again, this is how deep this team is. We were able to step up. These other guys were able to step up and play, and we did great, Again, we got those goals, and then in the third period, Hula scored also in the second period, and then in the third, Barkov, a beautiful pass by Huberdeau to get the final nail in the coffin for this one. One thing I want to talk about, though, before I close this out, is a lot of Panther fans always complaining about the refs, how they think the refs screw over the Panthers. Guys, the refs in the whole NHL suck. It's not just the Panthers they screw over. They screw over other teams as well, okay? So please stop saying the refs only screw over the Panthers, because they don't. It's just because you watch the Panthers more, you think they screw over the Panthers more. They screw over a lot of other teams as well. I think a perfect example was tonight in the Carolina-Washington game. I believe Carolina got robbed of a goal in overtime, or Washington. I don't know what happened, but it was under a review. So again, guys, stop. Just stop, please. You kind of seem a little stupid thinking that the refs always screw over the Panthers. We've gotten calls that other teams would think that their team is getting screwed. So in the end, the refs in the NHL overall suck. They suck. They need to get consistent with the calls, and they're not, unfortunately. So, but big win for the Cats tonight. Huge game against Toronto on Thursday. Toronto has been playing really well lately. They beat Detroit 1-0 early in the week, and they just beat Tampa Bay 4-1. So that it's not going to be an easy game against Toronto, even though they're pretty much dead last in the Eastern Conference and in the old NHL. So Florida has to play another full 60-minute game to get this win. But I think they can. I think we will be in good shape. I think Jokinen should hopefully be back for that game as well. So, and maybe even Branson, hopefully. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys after that game.